who dealt with me differently.
Right.
I was given opportunities they would never got. Some of them were way more intelligent than I was, but their father wasn't there. And so they was treated like throwaway children. You see what I'm saying? So me, as opposed to many in the black bourgeoisie, right?
Right.
And I'm not in the black bourgeoisie. I just happen to have the credentials
the black bourgeoisie,
of that.
bro?
The black bourgeoisie are economically and academically elite Negroes who share the same attitudes towards the black oppressed that mainstream white America has.
Damn.
They see them as leeches, useless eaters. They have no respect for them, no loyalty to them. They'll use them for a vote and throw them right back. They are as interested in getting rid of black folks as the most bigoted white person is. The black bourgeoisie is the second greatest enemy to black America, because without the black bourgeoisie, the white power structure could not do to us what they're doing to us. The black bourgeoisie makes the racism more palatable to us. They help us digest the oppression more. This is why you got NFL, NBA, gangster rap, the comedy, because you need these stepping fetchers around to make black people comfortable enough to tolerate the oppression so they never push back against it.
Hold on.
The job of the black bourgeoisie is to put you to social sleep so you never wake up to a revolution.
I got you. And I'm not asking you to clickbait name people.
No problem.
And I want to understand who, if you were to say who was the main 5 black bourgeoisies, as you're saying, who are you describing?
And when I say them,
I'm trying to get an example.
Yes, sir. When I say them, I don't say them to disrespect.
I got you. Yeah.
I say it because it's factual.
Okay.
Right now,
give it to me.
I believe the 5 major gatekeepers, black bourgeoisies, for white America against black America. The 5 people who I believe help them control their Negro problem.
Making me nervous.
Right? Reverend Al Sharpton, hands down.
I kind of believe, I'll give you that.
That don't mean he ain't done some good things.
Okay.
Ben Crump. Attorney Crump.
I'll do some research on him. Who's he an attorney for? For people that don't know.
Most of those families who lost someone to police violence.
Okay. Okay. He always on a mic. He always on a mic on camera. Okay, I got you. Dark skin dude.
Yes.
Okay.
He's done some good things.
Okay.
Who else would I put in the black bourgeoisie? Who's a popular black politician? Who's somebody in office black people really like? I'm gonna give you a group.
Okay.
Those are 2 individuals.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a group.
Okay.
The Congressional Black Caucus. This is every black congressperson in DC.
Okay.
Right? It's about 60 of them. As a group, they would be one. I'm gonna say them as a group, because as individuals, none of them are really strong enough to hold the attention of the people.
They're not that popular.
Now, the last 2 spots, I'm gonna save for all your elite black entertainers.
All right, here we go.
You gotta put LeBron James in there.
Damn, you think so? Hold on.
Listen to what I'm saying. I like LeBron as a person. Stay with me.
Slow down.
Great father.
Okay.
When I remember what the job is.
I'm listening.
The job is, as a black bourgeoisie gatekeeper,
to get the black vote,
to not give voice to the true issues that affect black people. So here's the question. If someone says, I don't think LeBron James qualifies as a member of your black bourgeoisie, what has LeBron James given voice to that is relevant for black people in America?
He's had some good moments.
Give me a major issue he has championed for black people. His entire career, give me one.
What a great place to start. Spoke about this. See, people like to call me Uncle Tom, but I'm a very educated Uncle Tom. See, I don't miss the message within the message. These elites he's talking about are the same elites that I asked you guys, where are they now? None of these talking heads are talking right now. None of these talking heads are talking about the government cuts. LeBron James ain't coming out to provide money for these people who lost their jobs, raise money for them. And I'm not saying that's his role at all. Do not get me wrong. I'm just speaking for the people who like to push these people to feel that they're leaders, that they're change makers or change agents, and they're not. A lot of you will be shocked, but people like myself, people like you who are watching this, we are the real change. And you know why? Excuse me. It's because we are at the root. See, we're at the lowest common denominator. We're all, it's what people would call normal people, right? Or some of us middle class, however you want to classify yourself. But we're the root, and the root is the strongest part. See, LeBron, Al Sharpton, Ben Crump, the Black Caucus, those are branches on the tree. Those branches are very weak. They can fall off at any time. And as we all know, trees develop new leaves. So people can leave the Black Caucus and other people will come in and be part of the Black Caucus. There's going to be more Al Sharptons out there. A great example will be Gary Chalmers out here out there in Louisiana. He'll probably be another Al Sharpton eventually. But we are the root. We are the most important people in the whole game. And that's what I try to get us to understand. We are the most important people in the whole game. Because these bourgeois people he's talking about, they're not going to do anything when it comes to change. They'll do enough to get your vote so they can continue to get paid, which you all discovered this year that people got paid. The Roland Martins of the world. All these people got paid. The Plies, Megan Thee Stallion, Beyonce. These people got paid to push an agenda, to push a vote. But now that everything is going on, they're not addressing not one issue. So how long are you going to let people play in your face? That's something you got to ask yourself. How long would I allow these people to sit around and continue to tell me that they're just like me? To allow people like LeBron James to tell you that he can feel what Emmett Till's mom felt like and compare himself to things that were so detrimental to our community. But then you guys will criticize and openly just decapitate a small guy like myself because I'm conservative and I'm being honest about how I feel about life. And what you guys didn't see before this part of the interview, they were asking Dr. Umar about moving out of the hood. Because the black gentleman, I don't want to mess up his name. I think it's Sari. He was saying that, he lives in the Battery area. If anybody is familiar with Atlanta, that's over there by the Atlanta Braves Stadium. And he broke down where he lives and how comfortable he feels. He said, does he go through some possible racial things? Yes, but he feels so much better being there than him being back in his hood of the Bronx, where his car can get stolen, where he feels like he has to walk around with his head on a swivel. And what he was saying was very interesting because as I continued to listen to Dr. Umar, I was thinking like, man, that's what all these elites in the black bourgeois, what he says, the black elites, that's what they do. They get what they need to get and they disperse. They don't go back home. The gentleman's going to bring up about LeBron James School too. A lot of people don't understand. LeBron James School is a public school. LeBron's getting a tax write-off from that school. He's not no separate entity. He's not funding it himself. And if you look up the history of that school, there's been a lot of violence at that school. Somebody actually lost their life on that campus at that school about a year and a half ago. But we don't talk about all those things. We only hear and want to be aware of what we want to be aware of. So a little bit more from Dr. Umar, and then we're going to close this thing on out.
A major issue.
You saying the issue as if like when what happened with George Floyd and then but I feel like he said some things to like because like
You're
Donald Trump was
words. I'm talking about deeds. Give me an issue he has championed. Let me tell you my
school
issue.
in Cleveland, maybe.
That is a public school. Okay. You know he don't own that.
I ain't know that.
That's a public school, brother. The taxpayers pay for that.
Damn.
He provides incentives.
And what I'm really noticing throughout this whole interview is the white gentleman who his co-host, he's very knowledgeable of politics and what's going on in the world. This gentleman, not really that knowledgeable, but he's open to learn. And what he's learning is actually probably hurting him inside because he's starting to see like, man, I've been bamboozled. I've been bamboozled by my own people. Every time I think people are doing something good, it's more to it. And I tell people that all the time. Me learning finances, learning the tax game, when you see these people around October, November, December, getting ready to do fundraisers, go to schools, handing out shoes and doing the Toys R Us shop for the kids, that stuff is all a tax write-off. They're trying to get rid of all this extra money so that it's not taxed on them. So they can make sure that they continue to receive new funding for the year through their nonprofits, through things of that nature. See, we are missing the point. Not saying that the deeds that they're doing aren't good, because it's great. I'm glad they're using their money to help people who are less fortunate. But there's moments in time where they could be doing this throughout the whole year. There's millions of homeless people who can use clothes and haircuts on a daily basis. So just something to think about.
And he does a good job with the school. I'm not taking nothing from LeBron.
I got to read.
But he ain't built no school. None of these celebrities have built the school. They all got charter schools and public schools.
Okay.
But give me an issue he has championed. Give me an issue Jay-Z has championed. And I like Jay as a person.
Hove?
Give me an issue that black people suffer from that he has championed.
Black jobs in New York when they did the Barclays Center.
Do you know how many black people got displaced so they could build the Barclays Center? Are you crazy? You talk about gentrification.
Gentrification by your own kind? Nah, can't be true. Let's continue to listen.
Did we just get finished talking about gentrification?
Hove and Braun is like, so
no, we like them, right?
We love them.
That's why they're black elites, because the white power structure know you love them too much to hold them accountable for not fighting for you. That's the whole purpose. See how you feel? That's Hove. That's LeBron. That's exactly why they're the gatekeepers.
I got to look deeper into it. I got to look deeper.
So we're going to leave that there. Great part of the interview. Really sets the tone for the world, what we're going through. Be careful with your black elites. I've been trying to push this message for years, but little old me, what do I know? You know what I mean? Again, God loves you, which is most importantly. I love you. You're beautiful, and your boy's out. Let that go.
Life is complicated when you count this paper. Yeah, girl, I wanna see you, but I'll see you later. Yeah, there's too much going on, girl, just do me a favor. Yeah, girl, I know you love me, but